Hi, this is Utah Attorney General Sean Reyes. Welcome to the 2017 Children's Justice Symposium. I am so sorry that I can't be there with you in person. I'm out of town right now, actually at a law enforcement conference. I really want to thank each and every one of you for the work that you do. You're truly on the side of angels in helping to break the cycle of abuse. The Children's Justice Centers are such a treasure, not only for the Utah Attorney General's office, but for the entire community and the state. I know you don't hear it enough, but you all are heroes. You do incredible work, and I want to share just a thought with you to start off the conference. Some of you may have seen the movie Hacksaw Ridge. It is about a story of a young private during World War II named Desmond Doss. Now, he is a medic, and the story is a very compelling one about standing up for what you believe. But Doss, in the pivotal Battle of Okinawa, which was devastating to U.S. forces, he did something remarkable that I want to share with you. Now, the U.S. had taken a beating in a particular day of battle, and they had retreated, and all of the forces of the United States descended back down a 354-foot cliff known as Hacksaw Ridge. The only person that didn't go with them was Private Doss, this medic. And there were many of the U.S. soldiers who were left dying or in the throes of death. The Japanese who were fighting against them were very brutal. They were going around checking to see who might still be alive, bayoneting them, taking their lives. This young private evaded the Japanese and one by one tried to find as many of his fellow soldiers that he could to take them to safety. And what he would do is he'd either try to carry them, and he was a slight individual, he sometimes had to drag them to the edge of the cliff where he had rigged a pulley system to drop them or lower them carefully down with his body as a counterweight, one by one. He went back, the Army estimated that he saved 150 individuals. He pegged it at closer to 50, and so they met somewhere in the middle, and officially the story goes that he saved 75. But there's a sub-story with one particular individual that he saved. This man had been blinded and lost the use of his arms and legs during the battle and was left there, like many others, to die. He said that it was torture because he could hear around him those who were dying, and he could hear the Japanese coming to finish them off. He thought at any moment his own life would be taken, and he was in darkness because he was blind. And he said at some point, something touched his face, and all of a sudden the sunlight came in, and he could see Private Doss kneeling next to him. And Doss said, "I'm here to save you, I'll take you to safety, and I won't leave you." And what had happened is, this gentleman wasn't actually blind. There's just so much mud and dirt caked up on his face from an explosion by a mortar. He just thought he was blind. Since he couldn't move his arms and legs, he couldn't wipe his own face. Doss had cleared all of that dirt from off of his eyes so the sunlight could come in and give him some hope. And then he stayed there with them and then took him all the way to safety. I want to equate that story to what you do. Each and every one of you gets to work with children who are in some very dark places, families that are suffering through some dark times, and you are the ones that can help pull away that darkness and let in some light of hope. And then you're the ones that stand with them and guide them to safety, and you're the ones that tell them, "I won't leave you behind." Doss was known as the Angel of Hacksaw Ridge. And again, in my mind, each and every one of you are angels for the work that you do. I just wanted you to think about it in those terms, that there is a lot of darkness and a lot of hopelessness, like this one soldier who couldn't see, who couldn't feel, and thought that life wasn't worth living anymore. It took somebody to just help him get a little bit of light back into his heart, into his soul. Each one of these children need that from you. Help them feel a little bit of light, a little bit of hope, and then guide them to safety and security. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for attending the conference, and I hope you have a good one. We'll see you.